That means that everybody has had time to come and be a part of this show. I can't wait. It is going to be fantastic. Everybody's here. Oh my God, look!
Everyone's in, everyone's ready.
I don't need this anymore.
Exciting.
I want that right down there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next chapter of the Disney Lorcana trading card game. I am so excited to be here and talk to you all about the fun stuff. We've got a lot of information, a lot of announcements, a lot of content to go through over the next hour. It's going to be fantastic. I need to take a deep breath in order to be able to say it all. It's amazing. All right, so first off, I am Greg Tito. I am the communications director for the Disney Lorcana trading game at Ravensburger. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you for clapping for me. I really needed it. First off, I want to tell us all about an amazing time. Gen Con 2023. It was when the Disney Lorcana trading card game launched. I was on the outside looking in, and I was so excited to see everyone excited about this game. There were lines around the block. Everyone was so jazzed about what was occurring. These amazing cards were everyone's portals into this new interpretation of many different Disney glimmers and characters, and it was exciting. Since then, there have been a lot of amazing things. We'll get to all that, but I want to give shout outs to all of the amazing people, some of which are in this room, who have been there since the beginning, and that is what we're all here for, and that's why you're all going to clap, right? Yes! I can't wait.
We appreciate you, team. Appreciate you, team.
Couple of shout outs first. I want to shout out Ryan Miller and Steve Warner, the co-creators of this game. Woo! Making it very, very awesome. I also want to shout out Shane Hartley, the creative director.
Clap, clap, clap.
Directing all of the creative around those amazing artworks on the cards that you know and love so well. Of course, some of the people who were talking about that were people who were marketing. They don't get shout outs too often, but one of them, Renee Flores, has been there from the very beginning. Renee is here! Yay! Thank you for being a big part of this community. I also want to give a shout out to Bobby Wilgris, who willed this game into existence. Thank you so much, Bobby. Would not be here without her. Very
What
amazing.
do you think they're going to announce that we haven't seen already?
Of course, the cards are great. The narrative is great. The design is great. But sometimes the first thing that people see is the packaging and the artwork that brings people to want to crack it open and throw it away. But it is an amazing part of what makes this Disney Lorcana game amazing, and that was all designed, led by Sophia Shimamura. Let's give a big shout out to Sophia.
That's a great job. Great job indeed.
Amazing. And then, of course, community manager Rochelle Brady has been here from the very beginning, from that event at Gen Con in 2023, telling all of you about the amazing things that's happening within the community. So give a shout out to Rochelle. So great. Love her. Love her. And then there's one person who's been supporting all of those amazing people I just listed, and many of the people in this room. Jenny Webb is an amazing part of why Disney Lorcana has been here and making it all amazing. So let's give one final amazing shout out to Jenny Webb! Woo! Excellent! All right. But that's not actually the last one. It's all of you watching at home who have been an amazing part of this Disney Lorcana TCG community. It's all about you making this happen! Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of it. These last 2 years have been an amazing journey for this game. We started with the first chapter. What a great jump out of the gate. And then we've had set after set after set, 7 sets, in fact. More than 1,500 cards have been unique cards have been released for this game over that span. We've got an 8th set coming on the way. And that means there's been more than 1 billion cards presented and made all around the world, playing everywhere. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey. We couldn't have done any of that without all of you playing and loving this game so much at home. So again, you are the lifeblood of what makes this community great. And it's what's going to bring us into the future of this game. The next chapter, as it were, we're all going to take this book,
we're expecting
turn
big
it to
things,
the next page.
Huge things.
The next chapter is here, and I am excited to bring on someone who is going to tell us all about how we're going to make that happen. Elaine Chase, here she is.
Welcome,
I can't
Elaine.
wait. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing?
Hi, Greg. I am thrilled to be here.
All of those things.
Yeah. so it's funny, right? Because you and I both watched the Disney Lorcana trading card game kind of just storm in
Yes.
and take the whole industry by surprise.
It's true.
Really.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
You know, I've been in the trading card game industry for decades. I don't want to date myself. I've worked on
How many decades?
literally a dozen, different games, including the big ones. But the Disney Lorcana trading card game was just the most spectacular launch I've ever
Massive
seen
potential.
in this industry.
Massive.
Out of the gate.
And it just blew us all away. So I am so happy to be here in Seattle in this fantastic office.
I know, check it out.
Combining my love and experience and passion for trading card games with my absolute geeky fandom for Disney. Like, I am such a Disney goob. I love Disney to death. And so for me, this community, this game, this job is like a dream come true.
Yep.
I love it. It's a dream come true that we've been able to assemble this team and join the amazing folks who have been here all along. It really is feeling like a dream team.
It is, yeah. Honestly, the number one reason why I came in and joined Disney Lorcana was for this amazing, creative,
It's so sick to see the
passionate,
chat and see so many people
driven
from so many
team
different
who
parts of the
just,
world.
Cares so much about the product they're crafting and the community they're crafting it for, and lets their love for Disney shine through in every little detail.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait to tell you all about the amazing things that we've got planned because Disney is a big part of all of our lives here, right? From being a young person, loving all of the materials and movies and comic books and LPs. I was old enough to have a record player that I listened to. All of this
Record
stuff.
player?
Yeah.
What about 8-tracks?
I think they did make 8 tracks of Disney soundtracks.
That's a long time ago.
Now I gotta try and find it. We got an 8-track player down here. We're gonna start. Yeah. And so you said you're a big Disney fan. What's been a big part of your life?
Yeah, I've loved Disney, my whole life, the more decades that I've been around in the trading card game industry. But it's not just me, right? It's being able to share the love of Disney, with my family. We're big, park goers, and we love, watching Disney entertainment, and just everything
Lorcana
about
goons.
the lifestyle is really there. It's just so meaningful, right? And there's just so many fun moments throughout so many different beautiful, movies and entertainment that are out there that the Disney Lorcana trading card game really gets to shine a spotlight on. All these cool little fan moments that you just, every time you open a pack and look at the cards, you're like, oh, I remember that. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. And then
Massive
you
nostalgia.
sprinkle in
Massive
the
nostalgia.
ways we can show the characters off in a new light.
Yes.
And kind of get these alternate versions of, what could be, right, if these characters were in a different scenario. And it's just really stunning.
It is,
Yeah.
and it's multi-generational too.
Yeah.
Like, because what I was going to say was I loved it when I was a kid, and I loved interacting with it as a parent, as a person that I can introduce it to young people and see their eyes glow when they get to open up these packs and see these glimmers.
Yeah. So the really nice thing about the Disney Lorcana trading card game is because there are all these different moments from all these different franchises and all these different movies, you get to figure out, like, how do you want to collect the Disney Lorcana trading card game? Like, what does it mean to you? Like, for me, like, I love cats. I have 4 cats. So I collect all the
You're a
cat
cat
cards.
person.
I'm a cat person. I collect all the cat cards, right? And so, if a cat gets open, my team already knows, bring Elaine the cats, right? Like, that's how I abuse my executive power. And my team find for me, like, common cat cards and, assemble them on my desk. So, like, I love collecting cats, right? Like, I love Maleficent. Maleficent's a huge purple dragon. Like, I'm repping her right here, right
got the
now.
purple.
So I love cats. I love Maleficent. Other people, like, what they will love about the game, right? Like,
Purple where?
I know someone who collects
Purple where?
pieces. Someone who collects all the Donald Ducks, right? Like, you can collect everything from, Frozen or, Beauty and the Beast. Like, there's so many different ways
so
to
many
make the
opportunities
Disney
to collect and
Lorcana trading card game be meaningful for
do
you.
it in your own.
I love that. And
personal
so
way.
you
It's
not
good.
only love collecting
Very
cats, you
good.
love herding cats.
I do.
into this amazing team. But I want to talk a little bit about something because it hits all of the notes that you're talking about, which is collecting, right? So the collection starter set is something that we're happy to announce right now.
Yeah, I'm really
No
excited
way.
about this new product because it is the entry point for
Our
someone
first reveal?
to start their Disney Lorcana trading card game collection, right?
Yeah.
It comes with everything you need. So
What's
it
it gonna
comes with
be?
a 4-pocket portfolio. You can keep all your cards in.
Okay.
It's just the right size that it fits inside those cute little backpacks.
Oh,
right?
look at the
You can,
Tinkerbell.
bring them to the parks
That's
and
sick,
get the
that's sick.
characters to sign them, all kinds
that's
of
a
cool
great
stuff like
idea.
that. Yeah. It comes with 4 booster packs of
Nice.
Fabled, which will be the current set when this releases later this year.
Okay.
And
We'll talk a little bit
Super
about
hyper
later.
Fabled.
that's right.
Super hyper
And
Fabled.
it comes with a promo card.
Yeah, that
of
promo card is
Tinkerbell
beautiful.
Giant Fairy. So you get to start with something super special in your collection right away as soon as you get this.
That's
Sick.
great. I love that. And I love that it's about the collecting because that is the way in for so many people, including young people who may love the Disney characters but don't understand necessarily, oh, there's a game associated with this. And then all of a sudden, they're playing the game.
Really people of
Definitely
all ages,
more
right?
products
like,
that
I hear
are, like,
all the time about
collectible-
people who their love of
collectible
Disney leads them to
focused.
start coming in through the gorgeous art, right? It's just stunning, right?
Mm.
Like the level of detail and the love that shines through it. The cards are gorgeous. They start collecting the cards and they go, oh, well, I've got all these cards. I might as well start playing this game, right? And then they start playing the game, and then they're hooked, right? And then they join the community and they start playing. They go to their local game store, and
They join our Discord. They start talking with other people who are collecting and how to get all the things.
Yeah.
I love that.
And all
That's
of that
fantastic.
starts from that very first moment where you get hooked in from your first card. Do you want to know what the first Disney Lorcana trading card that really hit me was?
No, which one?
It was the Pooh Honey Wizard card.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
saw that, and I actually waited in line at the Ravensburger booth at PAX Unplugged to get that playmat because I
Nice.
just
Yeah, I
love
remember
like
the
I didn't
first time
even
I saw that
like
card,
I
I
didn't
was
know
like,
I needed that in my
sick.
soul until I saw that art and I was like, oh,
I couldn't believe it was just
oh,
a
I
comment. I
needed
think
that,
it was
right?
such a good
like
artwork.
that's the thing that brought me in, right? And
That's
it's
one of
just
my favorites,
that's
too.
the power of the gorgeous art that we have and that beautiful, kind of reimagining of what these characters could be.
It's the power of honey with a U.
It is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. Well, and that means that, with
Honey
this
was a goat,
collection
facts.
starter set, being able to bring in new people, we're bringing people from all over the world into this game.
Yeah, we launched earlier this year in both China and Japan. Really amazing launches. They're fantastic communities, both for trading card games
Very important
and for
communities
Disney.
as
Right?
well.
There's a
For
park
trading card
in
games.
both locations, and it's really great. Kind of coming together of trading card game and Disney fandom. So that launch has been going really well. And then we've just announced that we're going into Brazil and into
Yep.
other places in Asia this year
Yes.
also. So we are poised to take over the world.
I love that. With all of our amazing glimmers representing Disney all over the world.
That's
That's
right.
so great. I can't wait for more and more players. So that's really what it is all about.
That's really
Not
what it's
only
all about.
collectors, but players and everybody being able to join in together.
Yep,
Yeah.
more friends.
More
That's
friends.
really what it is.
Yeah.
More friends.
Because it builds community. It,
It
really does.
I mean,
I
that's
believe
what,
that.
That's what really matters in a trading card game, right?
It does.
Is those bonds of friendship that you form, right? That you're playing the game together, but it's not just a game. It's a whole lifestyle experience, right?
It is indeed. And we're excited to show that off here with all of you watching right now. So thank you
right.
so much for being a part of this and, welcoming in these new people.
Yeah.
I love that. Awesome. Well, thanks, Elaine. We got some stuff to talk
Thank
to you
you.
a little bit later.
I'll be back.
All right, come
Okay.
on back.
Sick.
Right now, I'd love to
Elaine on the
bring
first
on Naomi
reveal.
Kim to talk about something that's very exciting. What's up,
What she
Naomi?
got? What she got?
I love it. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm very excited to be here to chat with you about Fabled.
Fabled,
We have
yes.
told you about this set. We know the name of it. It's been
Yes.
out there, but we are excited to say that it is coming out soon.
It's coming soon, August 29th for our pre-release, and the full release is on
Yeah.
September 5th.
That's coming very
Very
soon.
soon,
That's right
yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, so Fabled is really a big step for the Disney Lorcana trading card game. It really is the beginning of this next chapter
It really is.
of the game.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Fable will mark the 2nd anniversary of Disney Lorcana trading card game already. Can't believe it's already
Already
been
been
officially
2
2
years.
years.
I know.
Crazy.
And so taking all the feedback that we've heard from the fans and the community, our teams have worked really hard to put something really special together for this set. So a lot of fun new things. And as you can see on the set art for this,
It's so good.
do you have it?
I do.
Can you show it?
Show it right now.
Show it.
Take a look. Oh my God.
I remember I said this was going to be a massive
Minnie
set.
and Mickey.
Minnie and Mickey, yes. That's so quintessentially Disney. You hear Disney and you cannot help but think Mickey and Minnie. So we thought those were the perfect characters to highlight for Fable.
I
Definitely.
love how it's a
definitely.
callback to the first chapter, the
Yes.
Brave Little Tailor.
Brave little Taylor.
I
Mickey.
know. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that. Cool. So good. Well, not only is this going to be a big part of what we're going to be talking about, we'll get some hints
little
about
more.
a little bit later, but we also have some friends returning from earlier sets in
That's
Fabled.
right.
Yeah.
What's
he-
so
what's
I
he
want to
reaching?
bring
What's
out
he
one which I know is one of your favorites.
Ooh, Stitch Rockstar. It's so good. Oh my goodness.
Such
In
a cool
all his
artwork as
rockstar
well.
glory.
He
Yeah.
really is a rock star.
Yeah, he's a
Right.
rock star.
I think he
Absolutely.
can play some power chords and make my hair go straight up.
I'd love to see that. So we should try to make that happen one day.
All right, well, let's bring Stitch on. Hey, Stitch is right here. No,
Stitch!
no.
Aw, that would be amazing.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, this card is going to be available in Fabled.
In Fabled, yeah. Some of your familiar favorites are coming back in Fabled, and we're excited to see the fans' responses to that.
Yes. We got one
Looks
more,
like
which
the
has
lead
already
to-
been mentioned.
Slowly becoming true.
It's a way in, but it is one of my faves.
Oh my goodness, we had to bring back Honey Wizard. This card makes me so happy every time I see it. It's happiness.
I was right,
It's
it was a
food with
common.
honey.
I
Honey
know.
Wizard, you can't get better
Being
than
able
that.
to cast spells made of honey.
Yes. Yeah.
Or is it just being able to cast spells with honey?
Any way you want it to
Of
be.
honey?
Of
I don't know.
honey.
There's so many
All
different
the
ways to make it happen.
prepositions.
But it's how I imagine it, and there's going to be lots of role-playing games with this Honey Wizard in my mind, in my head canon from now
Love
on.
that. Love
Kinda.
that. Yep.
Awesome. There is also an enchanted version of this card.
There
Take
is
a look at
an
that.
enchanted.
Oi,
Look
look at that. Oh my
That's
god.
so good.
That is so
The
sick.
shine, the glimmer, the foil,
I
it's
need
so
that.
pretty. And
I need
our
that.
card art team did a really great job of pulling that frame back a little bit more to highlight more of the art. So
Yeah,
when
that's
and where we
sick.
can, we moved some of the text and the icons a little bit, again, to showcase more of that gorgeous art that Disney Lorcana is really known for. So we've got some beautiful foil treatments, and as soon as you get this in your hand, you're gonna love adding this to your collection.
That's so great. Speaking of collections,
excited.
we already kind of mentioned this a little bit,
We
but this will be something
did.
that you'll be able to see in Fabled as well.
We had to bring
Thought
back
so.
Giant Fairy, of course. Tinkerbell is iconic for Disney Lorcana. She's another favorite glimmer that a lot of players and fans have grown to love. So we wanted to make sure to bring her back for Fabled.
Yes, and a fairy that's usually about 3 or
So
4 inches
little, so
tall,
small.
being giant and being able to stomp on this ship is something that I think every parent would enjoy.
The set is still 204.
That's awesome. So in addition to these returning friends, we also have a lot of requests from you in the amazing community about other properties, other movies, other areas and
things.
characters and glimmers that might be in Disney Lorcana. Have you ever been asked that
I
question?
have been asked. That's something that we love asking, and I know
assume it's
for
gonna be like a-
Ryan,
the
one of the
list.
things that he's always saying that
list
people are
slot
always
in,
asking him
Magic the
is,
Gathering.
when are these new properties coming? This is one that I really, really want to see, and there's one that has really stood out
Stop.
in that mix, and we
Stop.
are very excited to announce for the first time ever
Stop.
in Disney Lorcana trading card game.
Stop.
We
No
have-
way. Oh, yeah, that's sick. That's so
Happening.
sick.
I can't believe it.
Oh, that's so good.
What?
Yeah.
Finally, we've got Goofy and Max. Oh, it's all just very, very good. We're so excited for this.
This is awesome. I love this artwork.
Yeah, that's hype.
It
That's
is
so
cool. Of
hype.
course, now we're not going to show any cards right now. We'll show a lot more of the cards in which these will be featured as we get closer to the launch of Fabled. But we just wanted to make sure that you knew a Goofy
It's
movie
here.
is in Fabled. Yes.
So I had to
That's
share.
sick.
So now that it's here, Ryan would like to ask that this not be asked of him anymore. It is here. It is in Disney Lorcana. We're very happy that it's here.
It's happening.
You're
It's
welcome.
happening.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
It's super
yeah.
cool. And it matches up with the 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary this year. Can't believe it's already 30 years.
Did you get to see a screening?
I did not. I wanted to. Yeah.
All right, well,
I know a lot of our team members were able to go. So
Who's
we're
going to make it
excited.
to the Goofy movie screening? Yay! Awesome. I can't wait. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
You're right. All right. So those are some of the fun things that are happening with Fabled, but we also had some more to
We
talk
have
about.
even more new things to talk about. So we
Yes.
have new enchanteds. We have a new property. We have now 2 new rarities that we're including in Fabled.
Yeah.
New rarities?
New rarities.
Rem-
We've heard
all-
from the
all the
fans
leaks
that they
are
really
true.
want to have new cards to collect, new rarities to collect, and we've heard that feedback. And our
I
team
know I've
has
seen them, but I'm still
delivered
excited
in
to see it again.
Way above and beyond expectations. So
We
we're
really have.
excited to share that.
They've
today.
delivered almost in an epic way.
An epic way, epic and maybe even iconic. I
Maybe even
think.
iconic. There we
Wow.
go.
Two words
Two
that
big
we're going to
words.
use again in the
Oh
future
my
right
God.
now, in
Yeah,
fact.
right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
There
an
we go.
epic rarity.
Yeah, so let's check out this Elsa card, which is an epic.
It's so pretty.
Take a look.
Oh my
Look
goodness.
at
The
that.
shine, again, our teams continue to just outdo themselves. You'll notice
like
that
an
the
extended
card
art.
frame is a little bit similar to what we saw in the enchanted cards from the first chapter. So it's what we reference to as the open air card frame. Again, showing more of that
Stand it
artwork. These are alternate versions of existing cards, and we are using existing art for now. And more to come with that, but really beautiful rainbow foil treatment. You have hollow foil on the card names as well as the icons.
Yeah,
and
more
just
alternate
a
arts,
lot
more
of really fun
treatments.
details.
That's what we asked for.
And
It's
then
good, it's good,
these
it's good.
will
They're
be
listening.
more rare than legendary, but it'll be more common than enchanted.
Sick.
So
okay.
it's a nice little kind of in-betweener between legendary and enchanted. So we're excited for people
Better
to
get
be
one a
excited
box,
about
at
that.
least.
Right, yeah. So when they open up the pack, it'll be in that slot, right?
Yes, yep, it'll be in that slot. And what's really great too is, as it is one step up from legendary, that same kind of gloss treatment that we did for legendary characters.
cool.
It gets a little nice shimmer on those characters.
cool.
We've done that, but we've amped it up a little bit more thanks to our card art director Shane Smith and his team.
Shane Smith!
Shane
Getting
Smith!
these in hand would be sick.
Shout
I'm so
out.
excited.
They've done a phenomenal job, and it looks absolutely beautiful. You have to see this in real life. It is really, really pretty.
I love the video that can show all the glimmering. It looks real good.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's epic,
Those are epics.
right? And there are
And
some
we're
of them
moving on
in
to
this set.
iconic.
There are 18 of them in this set.
18?
18.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. So
Yeah.
a lot of things to chase there
Yes,
for folks
a lot
who
of fun
might
ones
want
to
to get
chase,
these.
yep.
That's great. We're only showing one right now, so we'll show a lot more
Yeah,
as we
we're-
get closer. All right, awesome. Well, you mentioned another word,
Another word.
iconic, even.
I can't believe they
Yeah,
did
so
this
what can
one.
we talk about this
Iconic
rarity?
is
Yeah,
crazy.
so as our teams were brainstorming and ideating around what these cards could be, really one main word kept coming back. And as we were workshopping, what do we call this? And it just became the name. It became iconic. And we are so happy and excited to show this for the first time here on this beautiful display.
This iconic card.
Yeah, look at that, bro. Oh my god, that's so sick.
Amazing.
Nikki.
That is so sick.
And as a sneak peek, we do have.
No way.
Ooh,
In
dramatic
reality.
grab. Ooh,
Look at that. You had that in your pocket the whole time?
I was very conscious of my arm and not to like move
Yeah,
it
yeah.
around.
PSA 5 now.
And people are
PSA
watching me
5.
to make sure they get this back. So I will return it, I promise, to our production team.
Wow.
But it is absolutely beautiful. It is alternate versions of existing cards
Yeah,
as well.
so good.
And again, Shane Smith and his team.
If
did
an enchanted
really
was
great to
one
even
per
perfect the
case,
frames even
allegedly.
further. So again, showcasing more
What's
of
an
this
iconic?
beautiful art.
1 per 2?
So it is existing versions of the card, but
That's
the art
crazy.
is full on new
That's
alternate
really
art.
crazy.
So this one, and then we did give a teaser to the other iconic card for this set in our set art. So we do have Mickey and Minnie, as we talked about earlier.
Oh, no
so
way.
we're very excited for those to be the first 2 iconic cards of the set.
This will
And
make
then
opening
what
packs
you'll
a lot
see
more fun.
here in this beautiful animation by Josh McDowell.
Hey, Josh
another
McDowell!
shout out! Woo!
Especially the epic ones.
Shane and his team, one of his designers, Bob Jordan, they created a custom Lore Star foil paper.
Oh.
So this is uniquely, iconically Lorcana. You cannot find this foil anywhere else in the
Nice.
world except for Disney Lorcana. And
That's great.
Sick.
you can see this here.
Can I
you wanna-
hold it?
you wanna
Yeah,
take a look?
especially the
Yeah,
epics will make opening packs a lot more
okay.
fun. Yeah, I'll do the same,
Not
buddy.
a problem. We can't
More
have
hits.
nice
Oh,
things.
this is awesome. I love it.
It's so pretty.
It
yeah.
really, you can't, I mean,
Yeah.
holding it in person and seeing the shimmering effect, it really is amazing.
Yes,
so
yeah.
you'll be able to hold it one day, hopefully, in your life.
And you'll see here the red foil that's on here. This
Yeah.
is a special effect called a 3D
One in
comp
every
stamp.
400 cases,
So this
literally.
is something that adds texture and extra fine details. And again, we continue to level up. And we're very excited, again, for people
That's
to
great.
get these in their hands and to add it to their collection.
And we keep
242 out of
just so
204,
everyone
I didn't
knows,
even
we're not
realize.
making the mechanics be a big part of this
No.
right now. We'll be showing those off later at a later
Yes.
time. So if you're wondering why there's all of this
These are like
There's
the
a
secret
sound
in
res.
front of
hovering
things,
over
yeah.
it, yeah.
We are trying to make sure that we keep a surprise for everyone as they might discover this iconic card. And there's only 2 of them in this
There's
set.
only 2 of them in the set.
And I can't wait to see
what the other
when
40
people
cards?
get the videos of them opening and seeing that pack. It's going to be so
yeah, those
delightful.
reactions are everything. We'll,
It really
we'll,
is,
we'll
yeah.
be waiting as well.
Make
I
sure you
wanna
share
find
if you
these.
happen to pop open an iconic. I want to see it. And share it on the Discord channel. So join the Discord and make sure, discard. You can discard on the Discord, but join the Discords and show us all the amazing stuff. Thank you so much. All right.
Basically, everyone
join
join the Discord. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to
We
get.
do have one more big surprise to talk about for Fabled.
We do.
Which has already been mentioned.
a
It's,
little bit.
Herding
Rotations.
Cats. Elaine Chase loves Maleficent, and we get to have it in this set.
We do. We get to see it as this beautiful set
Oh,
chart
yeah.
card.
Whoa!
That's so good.
An enchanted version, even?
It is. So so Maleficent was one of the first glimmers that we announced back in 2022. Can't believe it's already been so long. It's so crazy.
3 years ago.
And we thought it was a great way to bring her back. So this is the set champ card. There's a participation version of this as well on the screen. It's very beautiful. And yeah, we're excited for old fans and new fans to go to their local game stores and win these cards.
That's fantastic. All right, so that's all in Fabled.
All in Fabled.
We do have one more very important thing to talk about with
It's like
Fabled.
someone would have said Fabled was going to be a
Ryan
massive
Miller, who we talked
set.
about, is one of the co-creators
I
of
was
the
gonna
game,
bring
brand manager.
massive
He's on
different things to
vacation,
the
but he decided to call in with an amazing
Don't know
video
who
to
that
talk
might
about
be.
something that is extremely important for those of you who are playing in the core constructed format. It's a little something called set rotation. Ryan Miller, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I am
elephant in
Ryan
the
Miller,
room.
co-creator and brand manager of Disney Lorcana, and as Greg mentioned, I'm here today to talk to you about set rotation. Now, rotation is something that happens in just about every trading card game,
Yep.
and we do it for a few reasons. First of all, as Disney Lorcana sets are launched, the pool of available cards to build your deck with gets bigger and bigger, and we want to make sure that it doesn't get too big. We also want to take care of our new Illumineers who have just gotten into the game and may not have access to some of those older cards.
which are very expensive
Finally,
and hard
it's a
to get.
good way to
Yep.
keep the tournament environment fresh and different, as players must use different strategies for their decks. Now, I want to be clear. This change is just for core constructed. That is the format we use for our tournaments, such as Disney Lorcana
Get a
Challenge,
little
Set Champs, and other tournament
wild
style
format,
environments. So
unlimited.
here's what you need to know. When Set 9 Fabled launches this August, we will rotate out sets 1
first
through
four.
4. That means that cards from the first chapter, Rise of the Floodborn, Into the Inklands, and Ursula's Return will no longer be allowed in your core constructed deck. For now, the plan is to do rotations annually. That means, for example, when set 13 launches, and let me tell you what, set 13, we finally get... We're gonna have all these great cards. Anyway, when set 13 finally launches, we'll rotate out sets 5 through 8. That would be Shimmering Skies through Reign of Jafar.
Which
This doesn't
means,
mean that
guys,
all
by
your
the way,
favorite early set cards are leaving.
reprints of
As we
those
mentioned
sets
before,
are
Fable will
highly
contain many of
unlikely.
these cards, so you will be allowed to use them in core constructed. If you have a card from a set that's being rotated out but is in Fabled, you will be able to play that card. This has the added benefit of making sure that the card pool doesn't shrink too much in those first couple sets after rotation. All the cards you've seen so far in this video are from Fabled, but be sure to keep following us as we release more card previews closer to Fabled's launch. And
Sick.
just to be super clear, I want you to remember this only applies to core constructed play. If you're playing with your friends and family, or you're playing some other format, your cards are your own and you can do whatever you like. At this point, I can
I
hear
would
some
hope
of you
so.
saying, but Ryan, we want to compete with all of our cards. And first I gotta say, I can't hear you. This is a video. I don't
it
hear
is,
you,
here it
but I
is.
bet you're saying that.
A new
And all I'm
format.
going to say to that is, we've got you covered, because when Fable launches, we're also going to launch Infinity Constructed.
That's what they're going to call it.
With Infinity Constructed, cards never rotate out, so you'll be able to use all the cards in your collection. We'll also be supporting Infinity Constructed at Disney Lorcana Challenge, and for you store owners and tournament organizers out there, you'll be able to schedule Infinity Constructed events as well, because nobody knows your community better than you do. And finally, as we look forward to Season 2 of Challenges, we're going to work with our organizers to make sure there's lots of Infinity Constructed side events so that there's a place for everyone to play with all their cards. Well, that's about it for me, but I do want to say that I am so incredibly proud of how much this game has
Everyone's got
grown,
such
both from
negative
our
thoughts
team, we have
towards
this
set
wonderful,
rotations,
amazing
but
team, but most especially
it was bound to
how our
happen.
community has grown.
It was bound
And
to
that's all
happen.
up to you guys. I am so proud to be part of anything that brings so many people together.
It is
that
what it
gives so
is.
much happiness and smiles in the world. And I've just got goosebumps even talking about it.
It's
So
not all
thanks
that
again
bad.
for watching. Thanks again for playing. And I'm really excited for this next chapter as well. We're going to bring more Illumineers to your tables, more Illumineers to your stores. And I can't wait to meet you all. So thank you so much. And back to you, Greg.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan, for calling in and doing that from over there a week ago. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ryan. And, well, he mentioned something, a little thing called Infinity Constructed, and I'd love to bring on someone to talk a little bit more about that new format, Stephen Cooper. So we mentioned how I was the new guy, but now you're the even newer guy.
That's right. I have you beat by a couple weeks.
That's
but,
right, yeah.
Yep.
You're in here about a month.
Just about a month, yeah. Got hired in March and flew out here for the the reveal of all this and talking about competitive and organized play for Disney Lorcana.
Well, thank you for bringing the nice weather from
been beautiful.
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta. Close enough.
Close enough.
Their
yeah.
area.
All the south.
I was going to say the south,
southeast,
and I
yeah.
probably should have just done
Yeah.
that. Thank you for bringing the nice weather with you from the south.
Absolutely. Yeah, a little bit of heat. Yeah.
Excellent. So yeah, you are joining in and talking all about the competitive play.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm the new senior tournament operations manager, and with that, we might as well talk about the new format, right?
Yeah.
Which is Infinity Constructed. So with the announcement of rotation, there's going to be a lot of cards that aren't available to play in Core Constructed anymore. But we know that fans want to play with those cards, right? So we're going to be introducing Infinity Constructed, and this will be a new format that makes sure that sets will never rotate out. And all your cards from any set will always be available to play in this organized play format. We'll be introducing it at challenges later this year, and we're just really excited to
Yeah, it's good that they're
going
gonna
to
support it.
in a new format.
That's great, because everybody is so excited about
Not
collecting
just
these
rotating
cards.
and
You want to be
forgetting
able to
about
play
those
them
sets.
in a format that makes sense. And so
Good.
Infinity is right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we said, it's a whole brand new way to play the game, but we're excited that no matter when you join Disney Lorcana as a new player or you've been around since the beginning, you're always going to have a way to play.
Awesome. And there will be like events that will be featuring that.
Yeah, at challenges, which spoil, we'll talk about those in a little bit. But at challenge events later this year, we'll be introducing it when rotation comes out, and just keep building upon it for years to come.
That's great. I love that. And everybody can play their own cards however they want, whenever they want. But here it is to be able to have it in a competitive format too. That's
It's great.
All the amazing.
Yeah, it's the best thing they could have done.
And so we have some news about some upcoming events that are coming in next few months here. Do you want to
Yeah.
talk a little bit about the
all
World
anticipated
Championship?
World
That one
Championships.
event.
That one, I know.
That
I said
one.
events.
Yeah,
but
events.
I really
but-
meant events.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
singular.
Another
Yeah,
elephant in the
one
room.
Everyone's been waiting for. So we're super excited that our World Championship will be
Understatement.
held this year, June 28th and 29th at Walt Disney World Resort. It'll feature the top 28 players from around the world that have earned invites and spots from our previous challenges and championships last year. Now, we do know that fans were really hoping to join us for this event, and we would have loved that as well. But for this first World Championship, we really wanted to focus in on that player experience and making sure that they had a VIP treatment that they deserve from kind of competing in all these events year round. Honestly, the expectations from season one from all the fans coming out to the challenges really blew us away. And we need to kind of recalibrate those expectations. And we're
couldn't
still a
handle it,
growing
basically.
team, right? We need to build up and make sure that we're kind of laying the foundation for
Just fair
events
enough, they're being
in years
honest.
to come.
That's a really great point because you just got here,
Yeah.
right? And so
Yep.
there's a lot of work to do for the future.
Yep.
And that the amount of people who have been participating in all these events was astounding.
It's crazy. Like, I was looking from the outside in, and I
Understandably, a
couldn't
lot of
believe the
people
amount
are
that were
upset
coming
about
to
not
these
being able
events.
to attend
I
to
can only
watch.
imagine what it was like for everyone that was actually working on them during that time. So, we have to build up, and we're doing that rapidly. But I imagine in the next couple months here, we'll be ready to see all your smiling faces again and have fans at our events.
I love that. Right. Well, the community at home, though, you will be able to watch and pay attention to all the amazing stuff that is happening at the World Championship on June 28th and 29th at the Walt Disney World Resort.
That's right. Yeah, for a World Championship level event, we need a world-class broadcast, right? So we're assembling an amazing team that we'll have on screen in a moment, and we're also making sure that the non-foil promo card, A Whole New World, is available to fans that are watching the broadcast. We'll have more details on exactly how to earn that card, but I think we...
Do you want me to show it?
Yeah,
I was
let's
like,
show
you
it.
saw me
Yeah, I
reaching
think
for
we
it. I
have
was
a
like,
way,
oh,
yeah.
Let's
you
see
mean
it.
this card right here?
Yeah.
Looks good, doesn't
Artwork
it?
on that is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I know. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this card.
You'll be
So
able
we'll
to
have
get it even if
information
you're
about how to
viewing.
get this soon.
Sick.
Yeah, there'll be a way to earn it. We'll put out all the details soon.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
make sure to be watching the broadcast.
The broadcast is
See,
where it's
they
all
do
about.
care about
tell
you
us, Tell us
fans.
a little bit about what's going to be happening watching the World Championship on
Us
Twitch.
fans.
Yeah, so we have an amazing broadcast team with us. Rebecca Quest will be returning,
great.
which I feel like this wouldn't be a Disney Lorcana event without her. We have JDZ Quest, Brandon and Liam will be returning as well from the Illumineers and Let's Talk Lorcana. And then the
Sick.
Lorcana villain himself will also be
Sick.
coming out to this event. So
Met
those
Lorcana
five
villain in a
people alone,
pre-release
we think
for
that's
first
a
chapter.
world-class team, and we're really excited
Cool guy.
to see them kind of cap this year and this season off.
That's fantastic, though. I can't wait to watch along with everybody else, and we'll be, following each of the plays that people are making.
Yeah, we're very excited for it, and I think it's going to be a great show. We have a lot of details being announced on that broadcast, such as when the next challenge season will begin and kind of what the schedule for that will be. So, now that rotation is out, we're actually going to be aligning the challenge season with the rotation season. So there'll be a little bit more clarity around when that schedule is for players, and we're excited to kind of announce those details.
I know you and the rest of the team who have been working hard on all these competitive events for the past and now for the future are really excited about announcing the next chapter of competitive events at Worlds. So
Great way to put it,
Stay
Greg.
tuned and watch that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Awesome. Well, that is really, really exciting. I can't wait to learn more when we watch at Worlds. Thanks a lot, Coop, for being out here and joining this amazing team and flying up and being, bringing the nice weather with you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
13,000
Awesome.
views.
All right. Well, thanks,
That's
Coop. I want to bring back on Elaine. It's like you were just here.
It feels like it's been a lifetime, Greg, really. It's been so long since I last saw you.
Did you win the Pack Rush game that you were playing over there?
I did.
Nice. Excellent. All right, well done. One cool thing that you've been talking about is that there's been a wonderful amount of play happening with Arcasia's Island,
That's right.
including all of the pets, all of the amazing
There are cats.
cats. I know, that's what I was trying to lead you into, talking about cats again.
There are many cats.
There are many
so
cats.
So much fun.
Yeah.
And there's so much innovative deck building that's going on right now.
With the dual inks.
Yeah, the dual inks, and there's all kinds of new deck types that are happening. But a part of the reason why we've been able to really open up the environment like this is because we just had a glow up moment. We just banned a couple of cards for the first time.
That's
right?
true. Just a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
just a few weeks ago.
I was thinking when we were talking about this that this is really kind of feels like another next chapter moment where we're
People have been mostly positive about the bans, to
becoming
be fair.
a real boy.
Yeah, we're coming into our own, right?
Yeah.
Between rotation and card bannings, like these are things that a mature TCG does to help curate the play environment, to make sure it's fun, to make sure it's open, to make sure it spurs innovation, right? And really just makes it the best experience for our players, right? I like to say that if the game design team doesn't have any bans at all, they're not pushing hard enough, right? Like you got to push the edges a little bit. And if you play it too safe, right, there's no bans at all. So the best play environments to me are ones where you have to ban a few cards every once in a while. Like we want to make sure, we don't want to get to a world where we're banning tons of cards all the time. But just a couple of them here and there, just to curate that play environment, to make sure it's the best it possibly can be. Like that's when you hit the sweet spot.
And to make it more fun for everybody, right?
Yeah.
To have more variety, have more innovation, have new deck strategies be viable, and feel like they can compete at the highest level.
That's
so
exactly
what it is.
right.
It's another moment where we're listening to the community and making sure that they know that we are paying attention to everything that they're doing, from their game stores to their family games.
That's
at
exactly
home.
right. And it's important to note, we talked about Infinity Constructed earlier.
Yeah.
Infinity Constructed will have its own separate banned list, right?
Ooh,
and so there'll be
that's
lots
exciting.
of ways for people to play all the kinds of decks that they want to, and have lots of opportunity for cool new deck building innovation across all these different formats.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, and we'll do a really good job of making sure we're communicating all those different ways to play, all those different formats. Again, I mentioned the Discord, but sign up, join that, and join the community and the conversation around all the fun stuff that's playing, and we'll make sure that it is as fun and engaging for you as we can.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Elaine.
Thank you, Greg.
I can't wait to now talk about, you mentioned the Reign of Jafar pre-release. It's coming very soon.
It is.
I'm going to bring back on Naomi to
Sounds
talk
good.
all about Reign of Jafar.
20 odd days
All right,
left,
thanks,
20 odd
Elaine.
days, 25 I think it is. Coming soon.
Jafar! Awesome. Well, yes, it is time for
the Reign of
set
Jafar.
8. This guy.
Look
at
at
this
this
guy.
art.
Check him out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's his crown, his realm.
His crown is round. Nice brand touch. It's very good.
I'm stealing your thunder, though. Talk a little bit about what is exciting about this amazing set.
Yeah, so in Arcasia's Island, we met Arcasia. We learned about dual ink casting. We met some cute and adorable animal critter glimmers. And in that, behind the scenes, Jafar has been putting together his schemes.
The whole time?
The whole entire time. You
what a
didn't see it
jerk.
coming. the sharp eagle-eyed fans, they did see it coming. But he has now
Good job.
he has now officially reforged the Hexwell crown, which fans will recognize as something that Ursula used in the Illuminator's Quest Deep Trouble, as well as Ursula's Return.
Yeah.
That gave her phenomenal power. And now that Jafar has now reforged this, he has this power, and he has taken over Arcasia's beautiful island. The green, the lushness,
Rip
the cute
Arcasia.
animal critters. Nothing bad has happened. No animals were harmed in the making of that set. But now Jafar has taken over, and instead of the lush, beautiful green, we're seeing sandy dunes and desert. It's a huge contrast. And he has made his palace as opulent. You know, it's Jafar. He's going all out with the gold, all these cool details. He's got sand snakes. Like, he's sitting pretty. Like,
Sand snakes.
Sand
Oof.
snakes, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fun details. He's
Never
created
did.
illusions, and he's doing all of this. He's setting up obstacles now as well to protect his crown. He's gonna keep a close eye on that.
And you mentioned the red. I mean, you can really see that in all the packaging, all of the card booster packs.
Yes.
They look amazing, right?
They look good, and that's a
Yeah.
huge shout out to our packaging team led by Sophia Shimamura, who we called out before. Shout out, Sophia! But they've taken elements of the narrative, so the illusions with the sand, and then of course you can't have a Jafar set without some scarabs as well, so little hints of that in the packaging, and everything turned out so beautiful. This is the first time, like you said, we're using red, and I see you're
I know, right?
You're
You see
ahead
me
of this. I love this. You're
preloading.
ready to go.
Yeah, right.
But this is the first time we have red as kind of that focal,
Look
not
at
kind of,
that.
it is that red
Look at
focal
that.
color.
I love the red and gold. It
The
pops
red
so
and
much.
gold, it's beautiful.
So this is, because it's the culmination of a second arc here, we
Yes.
have another
Quest.
Lumineers quest.
We have another Lumineers quest.
Palace Heist.
Palace Heist. Yeah, we're very excited about this. We've taken a lot of feedback from you, the fans, and the community based off of the Lumineers Quest Deep Trouble that came out with Ursula's Return. We have heard
Seems
your
like a
requests,
lifetime
we have
ago.
heard your feedback, and as you see here, we have a box where you can put all your components, all your game pieces
Yes.
back in, and you can store it. You can put it on your shelf. You can
Thanks.
take it out whenever you want to play with family and friends. This was
Thank
one of.
you.
I love you keep bringing out the components.
I know, 'cause
It
they
just
look
keeps
so
getting-
good.
Oh,
there's
those
more
tech
and
boxes
more.
look sick.
And yeah,
right.
you see the beautiful card back design for Jafar's scenario deck
That's-
that we
that's
have in
really
here.
good.
Just a lot of really great features.
What's
and
that?
The biggest feature here.
No way.
It's
Real
cardboard, people.
Oi.
We got it for real.
Massive improvement.
Not a paper playmat.
It's not that.
That
right?
thing
Look
was
at it.
horrible.
Artwork
Look
at
is
the art
nice
on
on
the
the
back,
back.
right?
Can I say Ravensburger
That's so
has
good.
some of the best boxes in the business.
Oh, yeah.
They are just amazing.
Details everywhere.
Details. It's so good.
The
I
attention
know, right?
to detail.
I love it. So you can play this cooperatively.
Cool. This is our cooperative game for Lumineers Quest, and as opposed to the Lumineers Quest that came out with Ursula's Return Deep Trouble, instead of fighting a big bad, you're not fighting Ursula directly, or you're not fighting Jafar directly in this case, you're pulling off a heist. So he has his crown, we need to take that crown from him. So you're working together with your family and friends. You could do it yourself if you wanted. Best of luck. And you're stealing the crown back and forth from each other. And it's just a really fun new way to play. It's something new that we're doing with the cooperative games, and Lumineers Quest are really great in that it helps to bring people together. You play together,
Yeah.
and it's just something that we hope to reiterate on future.
Yeah,
Lumineers
this looks
Quests
way
as
better
well.
than the first
I
one.
love that. I love that. I can't wait to get in. Again, the components just
exciting.
look so
I didn't think I was
amazing,
gonna be
right?
excited
Got
about this
boxes
product.
for the
Two
player
But now that I've
bags,
seen it and the
we've got
improvements
some
are
real,
pretty sick.
Cardboard chits.
I do wanna get
and
myself
such good
one now.
stuff. The scenario deck in here is fantastic. I can't wait to play that. You want to play it
Good,
later?
good. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I love
think
this.
we'll get into it.
And then we'll watch you actually store all the components
In
away.
one
play my
now
box?
you
Wait,
can.
what? No, we can?
You can.
No.
Look, the board
no.
fits in. Look at this.
Oh my God, Sham, what?
Yeah, that's it. I've got
Wow,
mine in
I'm gonna
a
put this on my
double-sided
shelf.
Yeah,
deck
It looks
box.
amazing.
All
Ready to
squeezed
just
into
play.
that.
Oh, you want to
Just
play?
play and
Oh, I'll just
play.
take it off the shelf and then we can play.
yeah,
It's great.
exactly.
All right,
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah,
That's so great. Good
I'm actually
stuff
excited
all
about that now.
around. But of course, there are also amazing cards that we want to preview for you
reveal,
here.
yeah.
All right, we're going to start off with the man himself.
The man himself.
Check it out.
You cannot.
Jafar.
Yeah.
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 Boo. That should be like a boo. Jafar is so mean.
The villain we love to hate. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, yeah.
Whenever
like
there's
we
character
love
quests,
this
you may draw a
so
card,
much,
then
so
choose a
it looks
discard.
familiar, right? This is the set
The
art,
card.
and it's just something that's absolutely spectacular. Christian Romero did an amazing job with the art. Yeah, this is something very beautiful that we want to add not only to play but to collect.
It's so, and then there's snakes, a
The
lot of
snake- the
snakes.
sand snakes.
Oh, can't believe it. But he has some illusions at his
Yeah.
beck and call.
He does. So he creates these illusions to help protect him and his crown. So here we have an illusion of the magic carpet. very beautiful. You see the sand swirls. It's very fancy.
So it's not actually the magic carpet. It's an
not actually-
illusion
it's
of
an illusion of the
Right.
magic carpet. Yeah.
What
yeah.
I understand now. Oof. But that's fun that he gets to control these.
Yes, yeah. This is his way of kind of taking what he knows and what he's good at, and he's making sure he's using all his tools and powers to try to defeat the Illumineers and Glimmers that are trying to take that crown from him.
And sometimes it works better to have illusionary servants rather than the real thing.
Oh, yeah.
As you
Yeah.
can tell from this palace guard.
The Palace Guard, yes, that's definitely something that's needed. You
When an
see
opponent
there's
chooses
a-
character for
there's
an
a
action,
cool little,
banish
image in the background there.
Yeah.
We'll let the fans kind of parse out those details, but a lot of fun imagery, a lot of fun creatures, a lot of fun
That is
illusions that are
pretty.
created for this set that we're excited for the fans to take a peek at.
And I love the flavor text here. All of the power of the normal guards with none of the insolence.
Yeah, Jafar doesn't like insolence.
He
so
really is. He's
It's
not-
very
he's-
its own character for Jafar here.
He's against insolence. He's-
Yes.
It's not one of his strong suits. All right. Well, we got some of the villains and the hench illusions out there, but we also have some heroines.
We have heroines. We have
Yes.
Vanellope. She's driving
One
through all these
sheets.
crazy obstacles that Jafar has put in. And there's laser snakes. That's my favorite part of this card. There's laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
What?
Oh man, I mean, lasers and snakes are bad, but you put them together,
It's pretty special.
not good. But they might be able to toast some of the marshmallow. So it
On her
might make-
go-kart as she's driving
I'm
by.
just
Yeah,
thinking,
might be a
imagine
little
if
bit
there
more
was like
tasty.
a live action
We'll
or like
see.
a show of
That's
this.
awesome. I can't wait
Of
to
the
see
whole
her
lore that
play,
was happening. That'd be
right?
pretty.
Yeah.
That'd be
Ah,
pretty
good
sick.
stuff. All right. Well, and then of course we
Netflix.
have because
Give
it's
you an idea, don't
of the same property, perhaps.
Yes,
A little
we have
Jasmine.
Jasmine here and her look at that beautiful cape. I
You
want
know,
that.
like,
I really want
I
to
feel
make
like
that somehow.
sometimes, just
Ooh.
sometimes,
There's a
beautiful
hand
cape.
that's reaching out. We don't know who that is.
there's a lot
but
more
that's-
like effort
yeah,
in
let us
some
know who
common
you
cards
think
than there
that
is in
Okay, well,
actual
we'll see. I don't know.
rarer ones.
We'll
But
be able to figure that out. But
Hey-ho.
we also have one more heroine I want to
One
show off.
more. Look how
Heroine.
beautiful.
do you see?
Yeah,
Do you see what I
heroine.
mean? Like,
Legendary
Hair.
oh, the art goes through
You
the
off
text,
too
the
long.
text as well.
You
The
got
text
it
box.
immediately. We're like, that was not funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's why we're not laughing.
But compare that to like the common you saw a while ago.
But
Do you know
this
what I mean?
is our legendary Rapunzel, the high
That's
climber.
pretty sick.
She's got a lot of hair, and of course we know she uses that to swing and
And that's one
do a lot of
legendary
fun
and one
things.
super rare
And
compared
here
to a
she's
common,
climbing, she's
so.
using that hair. I'm trying to grow my hair out that
The
long.
artwork for the text
We'll
box,
see
I'm-
how
You'll
that
get
works
there.
I'm
out.
loving that.
You'll get there
One
one
day.
day. Yeah,
I
right.
am hopeful.
Yeah.
But this turned out so beautiful, and
Yeah,
this
that's
is
pretty
just
good.
it speaks more and more to all the details that our creative team and our card art development team has really been putting together and working together with the Disney team on. So we're very excited about how beautiful this turned out.
We'll check back in next time we do one of these to see how long your
Okay.
hair has grown.
Yeah, yeah,
since
we'll
then.
measure that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
right,
like
right.
it.
We'll make sure it's an ongoing thing. But of course, those are one version of those cards, but we also have enchanted versions.
Enchanted,
Ooh, we're
look
gonna
how
see some
beautiful.
enchanted
We
as
have
well.
our Jasmine Steady Strategist
Jasmine.
enchanted card. Ooh. Yes, this art
No
is absolutely
way.
beautiful. It's one of my favorite
It's
pieces.
one of my favorites.
That-
one of
oh.
my favorite enchanted art pieces. Mike Valancourt and his team did a really great
The
job. of
chase
taking
is gonna
those
be
elements again
crazy.
From the set. So we have some sand inspiration.
Oh
the
my
hourglass
God, that
inspiration
has to
we
be the
know
best
is really
yet.
pivotal and key for Jafar's story, and taking all those elements and making something truly magical and beautiful for the
Yes.
set.
That
There's
is
scarabs.
that's
There's
something.
scarabs.
I know,
That's
the
something.
scarabs are flying. You got the gold details. It's very nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
looking
assume
for
that's
that
Roger
card
on the
for sure.
side.
Yes.
But again, we got these
that-
properties, which have been in Disney
That's wild.
Lorcana TCG before, but we
Yes.
also have some new properties.
We've got a new property.
Coming
Little
next
did you
one.
know that we have
Shut
cute,
up.
adorable woodland creatures in the background.
Woodland creatures.
Woodland creatures.
It's from Bambi.
It's from Bambi.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're so
Look
cute.
how cute they are.
Look at Thumper.
We love
Thumper's my
Bambi.
favorite though.
We love you
Yes,
guys.
thank you so much. You
Yeah.
guys knew.
Look
what we
at
were
that.
doing, so
It's like they knew.
It's like they do. It's like they worked on these cards.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
we feel like
That's
this is
cool,
a really
that's
great
cool.
bridge between Arcasia's Island, where we first introduce these cute, cuddly critters, and then you see in the card art that you see more of those Jafar's kind of influences coming through, and you see Thumper putting up his best fighting pose. He's
Thumper's
ready
not
to
gonna
take
take
on
it.
Jafar. No, he won't
Thumper's
take
putting
that.
up a
won't take
fight.
that.
Thumper's
Yeah,
putting up
so
a
So we're
fight.
excited for players to love seeing Bambi for the first time, and then adding those cards to their decks.
Sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to add that to my cat and skunk deck that I'm working on.
Love this.
Awesome.
Best
All right.
theme ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also have some really loyal characters showing up as some promotional cards. So, yeah,
Pluto.
what can you tell us about Pluto here?
Yeah.
Tried and true.
Tried and true.
Why is he
So
red?
during all of Jafar's shenanigans, we still have Pluto here at our side, always loyal,
Why is
always
the text
tried
red?
and true. You'll see here on this promo card that there's some red highlights
Yeah,
and
what's
details.
that about?
And even,
Highlights.
do you guys see that there's like a snake
Oh,
outline here?
sugar,
It's really,
yeah.
really cool. That's something that's made
That's
special
new.
for these promo cards that you can get at select Ravensburger sponsored events and promotions.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, well, people are going
really
to
cool.
want to get their hands on this.
Absolutely.
But I know you're very excited about this next
I'm
one,
so excited.
right? Are we going to?
Pull the lever. I love Emperor's New Groove. So when we saw
Emperor's
that
New
this
Groove is
was
one of my
the
favorites.
pre-release event promo. So when you go to participate in a pre-release event for Reign of Jafar, this is the amazing promo card that you will receive. It's so good. Look at
I shall be there.
you can't help but hear that in her voice. So
I know.
I need that
And
card.
my house
that
rule is
card.
that whenever you play
I
this
need all
card,
of
you
them.
have to say it just like
I need everything.
I love this.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
Ah.
It's
And if
very
you
good.
don't, you can't play it. You just can't. Yeah, that's the
Ooh,
rule.
that's a little.
All
I
right.
like that.
I also love that it's dual ink. We're
It
bringing
is
lots of dual inks
yeah,
here.
we introduced dual ink casting in the last set, and we're blowing it out even
Continuing it
more in
forward.
set 8.
Love it. Love it. All right,
Love
we
it.
got another fun promo which plays on a classic character.
Look how pretty she is,
What?
mini daring defender.
She's
That's good,
kicking
that's
some
good, that's
butt
good.
in this one.
She is, and she's protecting those cute little critters. They're everywhere.
Aw.
The cute little critters are everywhere. You might not see them, but they're everywhere.
They are cute. Look at them.
And then you see that she's protecting them from Jafar's sand influence.
Protect the
again. So
bunnies.
again, a lot of great thematic thematic ties that our teams are putting together in all the card art. You see where I was trying to go with that.
I do. I like thematic teams too.
Thematic
Like,
teams.
we make a lot of thematic
yeah, we
teams
do
around
have
here.
a theme team, so shout out to James Watson and team over there. We
Theme
love you guys. Woo,
team!
theme team. But this is our buy a box promo. So you buy a booster display box and you receive this promo.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I
Sorry?
have a baby bunny in my backyard
Whoa.
right now,
I missed
and
that.
I would defend it just like Minnie.
Buy a booster display box.
I love it.
Love that. Awesome. All right, we have another
Look
patch
how
here.
pretty, yeah. So
They're doing
again,
box toppers.
continuing the
Did I-
cute
did I
and
get
the
that wrong?
cuddly. We had to bring in Lady. She's
No.
so pretty, and yeah, again, more on the Jafar details that you get on this promo card. This is going to be a weekly play promo, one of 3, which I know you've got the 2 other
Box
ones
promo,
over there,
yeah.
so we're going to go through all of
It's a
them.
box topper. No
But
way.
these are ones that you can get in your weekly store play, and we're excited to see people play for
cool.
these and add these to their deck.
I love that. I love
Damn.
that. She is a decisive dog.
She is a decisive dog. that's
Everyone knows
right.
that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's right.
exactly. All right, yeah, and we do have another one.
We had to do Aladdin. Look how cool his outfit is. This is so cool.
It is very cool,
It's
right?
very
You see
cool.
Jasmine
Trying
in the
to
back?
defy Jafar.
Exactly. He's not going down without a fight. And then you can see in the background. Can you see on that side of the card?
I can.
you?
No.
There's some silhouettes of other characters. So those kind of Easter eggs and nuggets as the teams are working together, our narrative
is it-
team, our
is it
game
not
design
Jasmine?
team,
No?
our creative teams, they really work together hand in hand. And how do we put these Easter eggs of the narrative, of the story, really make that sing together in the card art.
It's Jasmine and the
a
monkey.
lot of fun Easter eggs for
Forgot
fans
his
to
name.
find.
A 1/9
Aladdin's
card
monkey.
with bodyguard.
That's
going to be
intense.
important.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, can't wait to see the decks. And
Oh, I
how
didn't even
that's
see the
used.
text. 1/9
All right,
bodyguard.
we got one more
Decent.
really
Last
fun
one.
puppy.
Oh, I know we
Oh,
all
look
love
at
dogs,
Patch.
so this one we were like, we have to
that's
showcase
good.
here. And again, speaking to the details that we get, you see Jafar's palace in the far corner.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of sand for the dogs.
Patch,
to
why
do,
you
so often
digging,
they love
mate?
Digging, so we're just like, this is so perfect. This is quintessentially a dog.
Not meant
And
to be
this is
having fun,
Patch.
mate.
I want to recruit Patch for our Palace Heist.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Right
I like
into
it.
into thing, and then I wish our dog was here so that they can
I
interact
know.
with.
She was here a second ago.
Oh, darn it. All
I
right,
don't
well,
know.
we'll get them to play later.
Okay.
Patch and the dog. Awesome. All right. Well, that's some amazing stuff happening for Reign of Jafar. We've got even more exciting news and more cards to preview all around the community, especially on our Discord and on our Twitch channel. So please sign up for the Discord. Watch on Twitch. We'll be previewing a whole bunch of Reign of Jafar cards. Have we get closer to the release?
Cool.
Soon, end
I
of the
know,
month.
right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we've talked about sets 8. We've talked about set 9.
Set 10.
We haven't said anything about set 10.
10?
Yeah.
Not
all right.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
I think maybe we
Should
should.
we? Should
yeah.
we?
All right.
What?
Let's.
I mean,
think we
you're the
should show
director of
this-
communications.
What?
For now. Yeah.
No
We'll have our
way.
set art for the next
Oi.
set 10. This
No
is going to
way.
be Q4 2025. Whispers
In the well. It's not too scary, we promise. But we are meeting some new types of whispers.
Leaks?
Whispers are a new ethereal
think it
type
was
of glimmer
leaks.
that we have discovered somewhere in the Great Illuminary. So in
I haven't
this
seen
set,
this one
there's
before.
a mystery that surrounds where these whispers came from. Why are they here? How did they get here? And that's a adventure that we're excited to embark on with all of you in Q4 2025. And for this set, we are happy and excited to announce that there are 2 properties that we're sharing right now.
Ooh.
One is one that we shared at D23 last year. The Black Cauldron feels like it'd be our ultimate property to include
that's
here.
awesome.
Black Cauldron,
I know,
right?
right?
Yeah.
I love fantasy.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
perfect, right?
It's going to be really
So that's
fun.
why Mickey's like doing his
He's
investigating.
investigating.
I reckon this was put in there
Light
because
your
everything
path.
else is
Light
leaked.
My path or
your
your path?
path? Our path.
Light your
Like
path.
the whole set 10
We
stuff.
light paths together.
Like little
gotta
last
workshop
minute
that.
put into
We're
the
gonna
little.
workshop. And then another one that we're really excited to announce is gargoyles. That's one that so many fans have asked about. Gargoyles, you guys. Right here. Woo! Gargoyles.
That's
Sick.
cool.
That's very cool.
Wow.
More
All right.
information to come in the future, but yeah, Gargoyles and Black Cauldron.
All right, this is coming
very, very
Q4
fun.
2025.
Yep.
Look for it. It's going to be fun.
So good.
Yeah, right? So many thematic elements in here.
Thematics.
Yeah,
We
check it
love
out. Check it out. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a lot of new properties. We've
lot of new
talked a lot
stuff,
about new
yeah.
properties. I'm checking online all of the, social media. People are always asking. There's this one account that's always asking about a specific character. Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? And we just want to say, please stop asking over and over again. Is it going to be in? But maybe in 2026 we might be able to.
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh, they've done a lot of.
Darkwing
They've done a lot. They've done some retweets.
That's right. 2026.
Sick.
Maybe we'll see some Darkwing Duck. We'll see. This is going to be fantastic. This is amazing. So
good.
much amazing stuff happening in Disney Lorcana TCG. Thank you so much for going on this journey with us in the next chapter. Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah,
Give
thank
it
you,
up. Shout out to
Greg.
Naomi.
Thank you to the team. Shout
You
out
talk-
to Greg as well, you
Oh,
guys.
no. Thank you.
Clap, clap,
Thank
clap,
you.
clap, clap.
I appreciate you.
Clap, clap.
The fun doesn't stop here. We are going to be talking
There's
more about
more?
everything that we just learned on our Twitch. I'm going to take a little break and get to there. Please join our Discord, join the community. Let us know what you think about all the amazing things that you learned about because it's super fun. There's
That's
so
so
many
much
more fun
fun.
things happening.
Yeah.
We are getting dangerous. We're whispering. It's super fun. We love it.
There's whispers, there's
What
wells,
is
there's a
going on
lot
with
of
the
fun.
audio?
Yeah, right. Thank you all for watching and being a big part of it. Thank you all for being in here. We're the best. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.